Hi, welcome to our tutor. In this tutorial, I'm going to teach you how to do simple animations in After Effects. Before going to the tutorial, if you are not subscribed to the art tutor, please do subscribe. Initially, I have made some rough poses in Krita. Actually, Krita is a free software to do paintings, digital paintings and animations. You can sketch there. It have good tools for animation. Actually, I have made some rough poses in Krita. You can see here. Actually, I'm not much bothered about timing in Krita actually, because anyhow I'm going to adjust the timing in After Effects. So the actual action is the character did a chop action and return back to his actual position. That's the actual action here. It have onion skin option. If you enable that option, you can see previous frames and after frames also. So actually these are the frames I did in Krita. I have rendered this animation and imported into After Effects. So initially I am going to create a character with basic shapes, draw a rectangle and go to shape options and adjust its roundness. Once you have created the leg, select it and duplicate it. To duplicate the layer, duplicate and adjust it to bottom of the upper leg. Now select both upper leg and lower leg and press . Once you have created the leg, select it and duplicate it. To duplicate the layer, select the layer and press Ctrl D, or else you can go to edit, select duplicate and adjust it to bottom of the upper leg. Now select both upper leg and lower leg and press Ctrl D again to create another two legs and press Ctrl Shift round bracket area, so the new layers will stack up, and adjust the legs to the leftward. Now we have created pelvis and both right and left legs, and now create torso. To create torso, draw another big rectangle box. Now just check the process, how I'm creating other parts of the body like hands, neck, head. For the head, I'm created the basic head shape and also hair. To create the multiple shapes in the same shape layer, select that shape layer and draw the shapes so that all the newly drawn shapes will include in the same layer. For all the body parts, place the anchor locations at their joint locations. That means where the joints for hands and for legs. So place anchor points at that locations so that when you rotate the parts, it will rotate from the joint location. Okay, now we have done with our character creation process, and now let's name all the layers with their body part names. Rename the layer. Just select the layer and press enter and rename the layer. Okay, we have done with the renaming. Now parent the layers as per their kinematics. Pelvis as the main root, parent upper legs to the pelvis and lower legs to the upper legs and foot to the lower legs, torso to the pelvis, upper hands to the torso, lower hands to the upper hands, and both the palms to the lower hands, and neck to the torso, head to the neck. These are the hierarchies for the parenting of the character. To parent the layers, select the layer and select its pick whip tool, drag it and drop it to the layer to which you are going to parent it. Let's check the body parts by rotating them and see whether they are working properly or not. Pose the character as per the rough drawing that I have beneath. Once the initial pose is completed, select all the body part layers and go to their layer properties and keyframe the position and rotation, because we are going to animate by rotating the limbs and changing its positions. Now go to next pose, keyframe position rotation, and then pose the character as per the rough drawing. Here, while the character is animating, you can see a problem that the axe is missing its alignment with respect to the hands. So we'll go to frame by frame and adjust the axe and hands position and correct the animation. I'm doing the same process until I complete all the poses. In this pose, the character is moving forward with force to strike with the axe. For that, we register the front foot at its location and we bring the back leg to forward to take the stance. In this pose here, the body is turning to its opposite position. We can see the back of the character. So the hands also will go under the back. And also we got a problem here. The hand layer should go below the torso layer. So I split the hand layer at this particular place. To split the layer, select the layer and press Ctrl Shift D and send these layers to below the torso layer. For that, select the layers and press Ctrl Shift left flower bracket. For now, I'm not worrying about the axe blade direction, because once the main animation is completed, I will also animate axe blade direction. In here, the axe also should go under the torso, so that split axe layer here and send it to a below of the torso layer. In every pose, don't forget to check the foot registration. Until the animation is completed, the foot register where it is landed, otherwise the motion will look jerky. Once the act strike is completed, the character will again go to its initial pose. For that, the character will again turn to its front side. The right hand will again come to forward and overlay on the torso. So we will again split the hand layers at this position and bring these layers to above the torso layer. To bring the layer forward, select that layer and press Ctrl right square bracket. To bring the layer above all the layers, select that layer and press Ctrl Shift plus right square bracket. as the main animation is completed, now I have to adjust the axe blade direction. To adjust its direction, I'm not doing anything with its layer attributes but the shape attributes. In the axe blade, all the parts are individual shapes, so to select that particular shape, press Ctrl and left click on that shape, so it will select that particular shape in that shape layer, and go to the shape attributes and change its position to adjust the blade direction. And that's it. We have completed our animation very effectively. To give the animation more dynamic look, switch on the motion blur and enable motion blur option to all the layers so that it will give speed look to the animation, or else you just stick to the linear motion without motion blur. I hope you enjoyed this tutorial. If you want to say anything, leave the comment below. Please share this tutorial and help our tutor to reach this tutorial to the more audience. If you like this tutorial, don't forget to subscribe and press the bell icon so that you will get the regular updates from our tutor. And don't forget to check out my other tutorials.